Morning guys, just arrived here at Thurston Lake. That wasn't the plan actually this morning. The plan was to, doing the whole getting up early and making time for myself. So I've done the run ward, started the blog as well, which is the Monday Insight blog that I do every Monday. Today's about protein, so just halfway into that, and wrote a list out what I need to do for today. I was going to go to CrossFit, and I decided that I will stay with the program which I'm on rather than adding extra to it. So the program I'm doing is strength training program with Afro. So I'm going to do that till December, like we've planned, and then go on to Ben Bergeron program. But the days that I don't train at CrossFit, I am going to try and do some running, gentle running, because my knee's still quite sore. But I've got a band on it today, and it's kind of, since I've had the band on, it's actually slightly better. So rather than doing a tougher CrossFit routine, I'm just going to do the runs in between, so that I can build up the cardio momentum that I want to, and also mainly really for how it sets you up for the day and how it makes you feel afterwards. So it's not really for anything else. For me, the big thing is that running makes me feel really good. It makes my mind feel more active. I remember things and just generally feel really good. As people just stop running and they're just coming back, so that's great. Probably thinking what she's doing, talking to herself on the phone early hours of the morning. But it's 6:30 and these guys have already run, which is amazing. Great, inspiring. So I'm going to try and do 2 rounds of the lake, which is about just over 5k, with music on. Oh, wow. If you're asleep, guys, it's 6:30 Monday morning, 2nd of July. Then you're missing out on the absolutely beautiful sunshine and Thurston Lake. I have great memories of Thurston Lake. I first ever did my first run or walk. It wasn't even a run, I couldn't run, scared of running. It just freaked me out. I just thought I couldn't do it, I can't do it. I used to look at all these runners and think, there's no way I can do this. This is just a perfect running track for anyone who is starting off and just want to build up their run. It's such an easy way to get fit and active. It's just a no-brainer, guys. Start with a walk. And walk for a year if you need to, because that's going to be better than doing nothing or lying in bed right now, but wishing you are doing something. This is for people who are wishing. Stop wishing and start doing. And this is on your doorstep, guys. People around Thurston, you've got to come out. You've got to experience this, because it's unbelievable, beautiful. Right, off for my 5k. See you later. That was not too bad. Just running uphill was a little bit difficult for my knee, so I've kind of eased off, decided to walk the hill rather than run it. But so far on the lake, pretty good, and the legs feel, well, the knee feels okay. This is just an example of don't let anything stop you doing what you need to do. Because literally as I was running, I felt my poorly knee is going to give way, but kept thinking, just take it slow, there's no rush, there's definitely no race, it's a race against me, and my race today really is to get out there, firstly for your mind, secondly for your body, gentle recovery, and also getting back into more of a training because of this knee. 2 weeks now, haven't done any hard impact training, which is fine. There is no rush, and this is where everyone gives up so quickly, because you think you've got to get somewhere. This is just another day of my training for the right reasons, not for anyone else but for myself. And that's the end of the hill. I stopped talking. I've been walking for 1 minute and 29 seconds. And gonna go back into it. B.I.G. Notorious, back on. On to my second round. And as it's uphill now, I don't think you guys can hear. Right, that's better. I've done that in sort of 9 minutes. Got a little bit more to go, but because there's a uphill and that hurts my knee, just eased off. I was just thinking as I was running, you know, I had a kind of heavy weekend in terms of my usual food and drink. My friend had a baby shower, there was some Prosecco, had a few gins with my friends after, and great weekend. And then on Sunday, Afra's mum's birthday, it's quite a bit of rich food, but it's not about burning off the weekend. That's not why I'm running. I'm running because it's Monday, and each day I think of doing something cardio wise, or workout, or resistance training, or weights. So I do CrossFit 4 days a week, so that's kind of sorted. That's the other 3 days. What do you do? I don't feel as good if I don't do kind of exercise and run. So this is just part of the journey.
If you want me to, we can do it all night. No one.
That was it. That's my 2 rounds of the lake done, and so beautiful here at the lake today. So blessed we are with this weather. It's just unbelievable. Great time to create some good habits. That's exactly what I'm doing. I used to go running a lot after my postnatal depression, and it really helped me to get out of that postnatal depression. Depression is in my family, and it's something that anytime I'm actually feeling a bit low, I can go easily towards it. So for me to feel on top of everything, I need to do some kind of exercise, and I do CrossFit 4 times a week. However, what you get out of running, especially around the lake and places like open air and the sun's shining, so great for your brain. Right now I've got endorphins being released. I feel really on top of the world. My knee's been playing up, so I've had to take it easy. So you know what, absolutely fine. I'm happy with it. It's not a race, it's a race against myself. The fact that I got up at 5:30 and did my run wad and got out here, I'm really chuffed with that. I'm really happy with that. It's not about achieving a PB every single day or getting your best timing. It's about getting out. And you know, my weekend's been pretty heavy in terms of my food. You know, I'm pretty clean normally with my food, 90%. But that 10%, I love having a good time with my friends. I love trying different types of food, and I never say no to a cake. So that doesn't mean I'm going to step on the scale this morning, ruin my morning, and feel guilty and work out really hard and feel down that why have I got myself into this? No. I'm just going to run because that's part of my Monday thing, what it's going to be from now, and not feel bad. I'm not going to step on the scale. I'm not even going to think about it. In fact, I had a really good time, and I'm going to just enjoy that feeling. And you need that every now and then to get you through the next phase of your life. So ladies, if you've had a good weekend, you've had a few drinks, it's fine. It's what you're doing today that matters. It's not about the weekend now. That time is gone. You had fun. Awesome. Don't feel bad for the rest of the year. Do not feel bad for the rest of the day. Do not step on the scale. Step away from the scale and just chill out. Just go and take action. Do something. If you haven't been exercising and you're wishing you want to do that, come out to your nearest lake. If you live in Milton Keynes area especially, or wherever you live actually in the world, there's somewhere you can run. Walk or jog. Start a small little step and then build from there. Okay? You can. If I can do it, you can do it. Everyone can do it. With my bad knee, I can do it. You can do it too. Just do what you can. That's it. How are you doing? Oh, it's another hot one. Every time I've come out of Sue's house, it's been a hot day. So, podcast done. New people trained this morning. What a conversation we had. Absolutely brilliant. I cannot tell you, I am so excited for these ladies to start and that share their journey, because I am going to pull them out of this dark tunnel of diet. So want to swear sometimes on this channel, but I'm not gonna. Anyway, great graduate session, huge one. And what was really good about it was at the end, one of the clients wanted to gather some, one of my clients wanted sponsorship for her midnight moo, and just the way the graduates came together and they were like all queuing up to sponsor her. It was such a brilliant scene. Amazing. I just love my graduates, such a graduate family. And yeah, they always have to put the things away. They're just just brilliant, really, really good. And we did a surprise Saturday, which is a new thing we're going to do now. That was Suzanne. Suzanne got a bunch of flowers the Afro-born Saturday, which were beautiful. So yeah, some really good conversations today. Just finished my podcast, and that was hard actually. I was talking about self-harm, and I was a self-harmer in my teenage days, and I haven't discussed this so publicly, to be honest, and that was hard, because when you get the right questions asked, why you did it, what made you do it, and just things like also what drove you to do it, why did it make you feel good when the blood was pouring. So I cut my arm, so you can see some marks. I used to cut with a blade. I used to like sit down on the floor, so I had a certain way of doing it. I don't know why, but anyway, that's what I did. And then I was asked, why did you stop doing it? You know, when people ask you questions, it really takes you back, doesn't it? There, it's definitely not something that I have not quite dealt with yet fully. Anyway, Sue was very she's very good at making you feel okay. If that's happening with you, what happens with your thinking? Put your thinking cap on at the time and think, what else, why am I doing that? And the way she explained how my brain was, that this is how I felt relief was felt by actually cutting myself. So that doesn't mean that you carry on doing it and that's the right thing, because when I look back now, I think, what the hell were you doing? I'm not bothered about the marks because they're faded quite a lot, but it's not that. It's just like, why were you in that position? Why did you get yourself in that position? Why were you so dumb? Or why can't you speak up? But you know, that's what Sue said. You weren't able to say anything to anyone, and that's why you did it. Still makes me angry to this day. Anyway, podcast done. Self-harm podcast today. Next week's topic, I'm not sure, but I'm sure I'm gonna come up with something. The more I talk to people, the more I realise how many problems there are in the world, and how therapy really helps. Undersold. Really is. It really needs to be spoken about. It's nothing to be ashamed about anymore. You know, something's happened to me lately, and I have this confidence where I seem to kind of share all of this easily. Not easily, but I just do it. I guess there's no one in the car, and I always think no one's watching this, so I'm safe. Anyway, time to go home and have some protein and vegetables, because all I've had is carbohydrates today. I've had apple, banana, or 2 eggs and vegetables this morning, but it's definitely lunchtime before I pick my little baby up. Baby Rayhan. Yeah, I just found this drink, and I'm like, what is this? Can you see, guys? There's some lemons in a murky water. And I said to Farah, what is that? And he just said, I was trying to make iced tea. I was like, okay, well that does look like iced tea actually, peach iced tea. However, it's made with coffee. So I find it quite hilarious. He said he's trying to make what I normally make him, but I just make him like cold coffee. But I never put lemons inside it.
It tastes great.
But he was trying to be one better than me, obviously. Yeah.
I'm just going to make it you made.
Is it warm still? Is that for today?
That's Saturday.
Saturday. Only one day when I went out here, things went to pear shape. We're having ice lemon coffee. Anyone ever tried lemon coffee before? Do let me know. I'd love to share the experience with you guys.
Oh, that's scary as.
Rayhan attempting to go down a hill. Doesn't look very much hilly here, but it actually is. This is our, oh my god, I am scared for him, but he's doing really well. Wow, wow, that was awesome.
I can't get up this.
So proud of Rayhan. It's just not frightened of anything. Look at him. Look at him go.
Oh my god, how hard.
Is it fun?
Yeah.
This is a little trip to the park.
No, it is. Ooh. Ooh.
This is a park that we haven't been to before, but we have seen it, so yeah.
They see me rolling, they hating, patrolling and trying to catch me riding dirty, trying to catch me riding dirty, trying to catch me riding dirty.
Good morning, everybody. Forgot to vlog this morning. So not natural at this. Anyway, what have I done this morning? 5:30, woke up, put a post on Instagram for a running thing that I took the other day, yesterday. It seems like miles away. Then I got stretched ready for CrossFit. CrossFit is a bit tough for me at the moment because my knee's playing up my left knee. It's kind of burning feeling in it, and I've got support, sort of tights and everything on it, but it's not really, doesn't seem to be improving. It's the 3rd week. I'm not going to let me get it down, so I just did shoulder presses, strict shoulder press. Went up to 35 kilos on that. I was happy with that. And strict deadlifts, and made up a workout. Tried some kettlebell swings to see if it hurts my knees, but it did. And then I made up a workout which was GHDs 10 with a ball, because I can't feel them anymore. I think I've done so many. And then I did 10k calorie row for 10 minutes. That was good. And just dropped Rehan, and the boys got ready for school. It's all really quite calm. July the 3rd. No fuss, no drama, all done. I'm going to get on with some work today because I have a list as long as my arm. So yeah. Shower, get changed, we're going to go out and work. I need to go to iPrint to see if I can get my Chrissy Junior some t-shirts that they've designed themselves. See if I can get them bespokely made for them, because that's what they would like. And yeah, should be a good day. Solid work now till 3:30. And we've decided to be, we've decided to be, can you see in the back? Yeah, Starbucks in Kingston, and I cannot see any parking signs around, so I'm hoping it's all legit. Afro keeps falling asleep, so you'll see a video shortly of him falling asleep, and he told me that he's the chief editor, that he won't put that video on there. That's a load of bull, because I'm going to make sure that video goes on it. I'll find a way. The nation is going to see the other side of Afro. He doesn't show you guys. He shows you doing gloves and cooking. That's not what he does. He sleeps and eats and shits. That's it, 3 things. Occasionally he'll do some work. It's just been to iPrint just to get some of my kids' t-shirts printed. So not too sure on the sizes. My girls in my teen group are quite small, but they've ordered small in ladies, and I'm thinking that's too big, so I've ordered like extra small. But it's going to do me a sample each to see if what I think of it before I can go through. Tried to get the price down, that wasn't happening, so unfortunately I wanted them to be like as cheap as possible for the girls, but I can't for the kids. He's charging the same price as adults, so we have to go with that. And yeah, competition on Sunday, CrossFit competition there. I was asked last minute because someone dropped out. Pretty scary, the first ward. It's got pistols in it. Never done pistols, and with my busted knee I'm a little bit worried. However, there is a girl, Kylie, who can do them in 30 seconds for 20, so cool, that's really good. And the other things just all look really hard, and yeah, I feel a bit sick just as soon as I read it. Anyway, it is what it is, got to be done. Just dropped Rehan to his first ever tuition, and he's been alright, which is great. I was not alright. I'm just stuck in a gated complex right behind me, and I couldn't open the gates, so that's because I was too close to the gates apparently. Anyway, I pick him up at 7 and 25 minutes faffing around the gate, but I was so proud of him. That the point of the whole thing is so proud that he's actually said yes to going, didn't give me any fuss. He was really scared, I could see on his face, but he let me know that he was scared, which is great. Yeah, so I'm gonna get some money for this lady and give it to her, and I'll pick him up. But he's gonna do that hopefully once a week, learning half an hour English and half an hour maths. And the reason I'm doing this is because he is struggling in school, and as there's like 30 kids in school, the extra help isn't really doing much, and I just want to help him so he doesn't feel frustrated in the class, especially when he reaches year 5 and 6, that he's not it's not so I want him to be the best, or I just want him to just not struggle as much. And if there is that little bit of help, because he's quite clever, he'll pick things up, but he just gets lost in a crowd. Yeah, so we're going to try this out, and I'm so hoping this is going to work for him, and that he gets on with the teacher and he likes the set atmosphere and he's set up and it doesn't worry him too much. So the big attraction was, she gives juice and you have sweets when you finish, so whatever works. Everybody is very quiet around Oxley Park. Everyone's watching football. I think it's half time. Rayhan is still playing in the park. He has made some new friends, so yeah, it's one of those moments, when you're like, I actually want to watch football and want Rayhan to go, but he's having so much fun. I don't want to say it to him. I don't really like football that much, so it's not like I'm gonna miss out on something major. However, it's a special day today because it's World Cup. Yeah, so Mum's duties continue. Me and Rayhan, we just cannot watch the 4th penalty. So we're going to hide. Put the cushion, third one. Put the cushion on our face, quick, Ray.
No.
Quick.
You're not looking. I'm looking.
Oh, saved. Oh, no.
England! England!
Is that a win?
Yes, they won! Yep, Love Island's on.
Good morning, everybody. We are going fast because we are a little bit rushing because we might be a bit late. Dropping Rayhan to school. We've got the whole, want to go on the bike, want to chat exactly the time that we need to leave, that kind of stuff. Had a quick chat with my friend Naomi, who has she's gonna have a baby quite shortly. Well, the due date is 29th of August, but I think it's gonna be like first or second of first week in August maybe. But she's nesting already. She was just saying, so lovely to see that. She looks absolutely stunning, blooming, and it's a little boy. Really excited for her, but I can also feel the pain because the tummy is so heavy. She carries them well, but she was saying she had cramps this morning in both her calves, and took her a while to get out of bed. And those things that come with the pregnancy, definitely not pretty, are they? Yeah, but what comes after bearing the pain, it's an absolute beautiful, stunning little child made by their love. And yeah, what can beat that? Nothing. So I'm so excited for her. She just is unbelievably strong. Strong, it's the only word. Naomi is the strongest person I've actually met. Little chat about Naomi on my way back. Yeah, we made it to school on time. Happy mum. Feels like a good mother, that good mother feeling. But if I didn't, I'll still be a good mum. I'm not going to let anyone else tell me any different. I'm getting out of breath walking. What's going on here? Oops. Excited to train my new clients. Their first personal training session. You're in for a treat. Okay.
Feeling good now.
Yeah, feeling really good.
I've done it.
I feel excited.
It was hard.
Were you worried about what were your worries before you got into this class today?
No, I couldn't do anything. My stamina, I couldn't do anything. The running bit was the hardest. And,
my shoulder was my main worry, but actually it's been alright.
Now I'm thinking about tomorrow morning. How sore I'm gonna be.
What's the worst that can happen?
You just be achy.
Yeah.
Sore today means what tomorrow?
Fit tomorrow.
Stronger tomorrow,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yes.
I had a great day.
Yeah.
Good.
I'm
So you
really-
enjoyed it?
Yeah,
Not
loved
frightened
it.
anymore?
No.
Got over the fear?
No, loved it. I had a great time. It's a hard work, I'm not going to lie.
No.
When it was hard.
But if it wasn't hard,
Yeah.
if that made it easy for you and you were like, I didn't feel anything, what was the point of coming here?
Yeah, it's fab. Love it.
Good balance, boxing. Well,
I love
I think Mandy was well into that boxing
tell.
straight away. What do you think, John? She did well, didn't she? She did really well. Yeah.
I really like that. I wanted to do that for so long. But I was like, I didn't feel fit enough to go and join all them boxing rings.
And now you feel like you are like everyone else who's gone through the program and come out the other end. Anyone can try this. We can adapt anything, okay? So don't be frightened. So the program does change after 4 weeks, but for 4 weeks this is what we're doing. That's it. We just get better at that. We get better at fitness levels.
Great.
Told her not to cry. I'll be back one day. Been dreaming this since I was young. So baby girl, I'll be going till I'm gone, till I'm gone, till I'm gone. Yeah. I buy time in Switzerland. I drive around in my.
Tell us who you are.
My name is Lily. Hello. Angelica, hi.
Do push pineapple, shake the tree. I got do push pineapple, grind coffee. To the left, to the right, jump up and down onto the knees. Come and dance every night, sing with a hula melody.
Morning everybody. I forgot to vlog, standard. Just been to CrossFit without Afro. Sad. There was not enough spaces for him, so he couldn't go. So he said, he offered it to me. I said, no, I will go running, you go do that. But then he said, I'd rather write my blog. No, he wanted to go, but yeah. And then when I turned up, the frustrating thing is, there was loads of spaces, but at least 3. Yeah, so he should have just come with me and then sat in the car with his laptop if he didn't get in. High chances of him getting in, it was. The guys there were doing practice for the Sunday competition that looked okay. It just looked heavy. Thrusters were 35 kg rather than 30. Yeah, so I'm not sure we're going to scale it or we're going to RX that with my team. It's not many though, so if we did 5 each or something, I just don't know how it was going to pan out. We don't know if we have to do them together, synced, or that's the total, whoever does it, I'm not sure yet. For men it's 50 kg and for women it's 35. I'm gonna get the boys ready. Bagels and egg, is that such thing as that? No, bagels and egg. And then I've got dentist. I got a more than that, what's that called? Root canal treatment, yeah. So I've had one here the other month and then here. So what happens when you get to age 43, doesn't it? Well, talk about myself, it doesn't happen to everyone else. Got a bit of sore arm today, a little bit of sore knee. I'm trying to kind of push it on the side, I don't want to think about it because I don't want it to stop me doing this Sunday. Yeah, the workouts are not the same. Not getting any workouts done, it's just very gentle workouts. It's gonna pass and I'm gonna get back on it. I'm then going for my cleaning. Oh, just got home and guess what? The boys' bagels and eggs I just talked to you about in the car are all ready to go. What? They've been eaten. And Rayhan's one is ready on top of the microwave. And Rayhan's lunch ready. Someone's got 10 out of 10 this morning. Smile! Good morning. Loving Craig David today. Doing my cleaning and listening to Craig David. I just seen Mum quickly. Always have a heated discussion at the end. Anyway, Mum's checking some emails for me that I've written for our 7-day fat loss plan, and Mum's just going on about how she's fed up of having a bloated tummy, and she then gave me an example that when she's in London and she has a sandwich, my niece goes to ballet and Mum hangs around in London, it's her favourite thing to do, she feels really bloated afterwards. So I said, how do you feel about giving up bread? And we've had this discussion before, and she's, you know, when people are finding every other reason to tell me that no, I can't give up bread, I have to have a little bit of bread, what else would I have instead of it? I'm like, Mum, for 1 week, just try. You know, I need to either stop saying that to her. I need to come up with a way of dealing with this, because I feel that I'm confident enough to know that if she does 1 week of just eating food that made by God, so there's not been tampered with, hasn't got any it's not an out of a box, hasn't got any interference in it, that I know she's gonna feel better. Or even if she doesn't, at least give herself a chance for 1 week to eat vegetables, fruit, meat, rice, potatoes, please, and then see how you feel. I'm sick of hearing that you've got bloated tummy but you're not willing to do anything about it. Ugh, why is family so difficult? You really want to help them, but they don't want to take your help. And I don't know why I don't learn my lesson, because I always come away from that feeling like this. Because I want to help her, because she's telling me a problem, and I want to give her a solution, because I'm a fixer. Yay, and then finally bedtime. What a long day it's been. If you enjoyed the series, don't forget to hit the like button and maybe consider subscribing it. See you guys in the next video.
If you want me to, we can do it all night.